And this is why I ceramic coat everything. No soap, no nothing. Rinses right off. Alright, so first step is to clean the wheels. Now, certain, I guess, isopropyl alcohols might react differently. I'm using the just the Walmart brand 91%, and I basically just threw it onto a microfiber, and you just clean the wheel and make sure that you're getting all of the dust and crap, like oils, like smudges, fingerprints, grease, anything like that. You want your wheels completely clean. The cleaner your wheels, the better your product's going to adhere to it. Now, I will say I've used certain isopropyl alcohols before that will leave horrible streaking. And in that case, you'll want to put 91 or 85 or 83, whatever you have, into a spray bottle with like 50-50 water, and then spritz that on and rub it in, wipe it off, whatever. But for some reason, this one on a microfiber, I've done 2 sets of wheels now, and they turn out perfectly. Like the streaking goes away within 5, 6, 7 or 8 seconds. It's pretty much completely gone, and then you just make sure that it's the way you want it before you apply your finish. So I already have all these wheels cleaned. Next up we're going to look at is this stuff that I have from CarPro. CarPro C-Quartz. I got this one off Amazon, and I have done, let's see, what have I done? I've done 1 set of wheels and a couple miscellaneous parts. And I'm already at, I'd say 2/3 of the bottle. So let's say the wheels did about 1/4 of this bottle, and I've done a little bit more in parts. So I'd say you could do 3 or 4 sets of 17 to 19-inch wheels, all with this one bottle. I'll leave the description of this below, but it came with the applicator pads, the directions, and the little foam block that you wrap the applicator pad around. So we're going to hop right into this. First step is to clean your wheels. Alright, so this next part is the audio is going to be kind of scuffed because you really want to wear a respirator or at least a filtered mask during these. The ceramic coat smells kind of bad. It's not horrible, but you don't want to be breathing the fumes in. I can live with the smell. I don't really worry about the smell. But the fumes is what you need to worry about. You don't want that crap in your lungs. So it's really, really easy. This is all we do. Slap the applicator over the foam pad. Drip a couple drops of this on it. You don't want it soaked. You want to do 3 or 4 drops. And then you're going to go in one direction and then perpendicular to that same direction. So I'm going to go around the barrel once and then up and down the barrel once. And we're going to wait till it flashes, which is kind of quick. I mean, I usually can apply the whole thing. And then you come back with a clean microfiber, lint-free, and buff that sucker off. And it's that easy. We're going to end up doing 2 coats on the barrel and 2 coats on the face. I thought about I might do 3 coats on the barrel just because I don't want that brake dust. I want to be able to reach in there with a sponge and wipe it off cleanly. But let's get to it. So now we're going to come back in a couple minutes and buff this thing off. Alright, so it's been about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and we're going to go through and buff this thing off. If you're in higher humidity, you might want to give it a little bit more time, like me here. But if you're somewhere colder, if it's not humid where you're at, or if you're inside, it'll flash pretty quick on you. It'll flash in like a minute to a minute and a half, but sometimes 2.5 minutes. Alright, so you'll know when it's ready to be buffed off when you get kind of a, it's like a textured sheen, so it'll look shiny when you apply it. Like these are already pretty glossy wheels, but you'll apply, like on a matte wheel, you'll apply it, it'll seem kind of glossy, and then it'll look like a weird foggy kind of gloss, and you'll buff it off, and it'll just be left with an even sheen. On glossy wheels, or like chrome wheels, it's very, very hard to see because they're already so shiny. But on something like a matte wheel, which is what I did on this '05 Mustang GT over here behind me, you can see it because it puts a little bit of shine to it, and then it gets weird, shiny, foggy, and then you buff it off, and then you're almost left with the original finish, but just kind of a wet look to it. Alright guys, first coat's been applied. We did all the barrels so far. I'm going to take a food break, make sure I come back before the 60 minutes, or else I'll have to wait until tomorrow. So I'm going to go eat, take like 5-10 minutes, come back, do 2 more coats on the barrel, flip these guys over. Well, I'm going to wait an hour, then flip these guys over, and do 2 or 3 coats on the face, and let them sit till tomorrow. Protection. Don't touch me, I'm sterile. I'll take the applicator pad, and I'll basically just kind of fold it in half or fold it in 3s or 4s, and I'll make sure it's nice and damp with the product. And I'll get all in here first. Then I'll unfold it, and I'll go over the face, the actual outside of it, after that. So I'll show you guys this first one, and then we'll speed up the rest of them, because I'm going to end up doing 3 coats on the face because I got the product, why not? So far we were at just under 2/3 before, and we're just over half now. So after I get all 3 coats done on the faces, I think one bottle will do 4 sets of wheels. If you're looking at charging all your buddies to wrap or to ceramic coat their wheels for them. Basically, I'm just going to make sure that that's nice and damp. Doubt it focused. Still figuring out the camera thing. Then I'll just come in here and basically, almost like you're scrubbing it, like a pan, like you're washing a pan. All right, guys. I am horrible at recording intros and outros, but I'll just do a little voiceover here. I'm putting on my last coat of ceramic on the faces of each wheel, and then I'm going to come through and buff it off. But what you'll see me do is use my phone flashlight, but like a shop light will work great. You're just trying to look for the little lines of haze that you missed and re-go over them. You just don't want any of that haze left because it'll harden. But we'll go into the last thing, which is the old wheels. So I have the stock STI wheels for sale. They're on eBay, and I'll put the link down below. I'll put some pictures right about now. And go check those out if you want to pick up 3 or need a spare or whatnot. But thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down below. Please like the video, do all that sorts of stuff, and stay safe out there. It's a crazy world we live in. But I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks, guys.